Hello everyone, and welcome once again to another Front Porch Politics podcast preview. I'm your host, David Marks. Podcast 125 is going to discuss the New Way Forward Act. Now, for those of you who do not know, this is legislation that has been introduced by Jesus Garcia from Illinois. It's also co-sponsored by Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Anaya Presley, and many other of the socialist Democrats. The reason why it's important that you know about this legislation is because it would absolutely wreck our immigration system and our country. Just for an example, those who are in our country illegally and have committed felonies, well, they can't be charged for that crime. I think it's also important to mention that those who have been deported from our country, thanks Tucker, and have been sent back to their home country since April of 1994, well, you, the American taxpayer, you have to pay to go get them and bring them back to the country and allow them to have a new trial. This is not a good way to fix our immigration system. Look, folks, we all know the immigration system needs to be fixed, but this is not the way to do it. Even Tucker agrees. He's not happy about it either. Another big problem with this legislation is what's being proposed by the presidential candidates for the Democrat Party. You have those like Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, who is probably going to drop out soon, but Bernie Sanders and Pete Buttigieg, who want to give Medicare for all. They also want to give free health care to illegals who are already here. The problem being, if we open our borders, and that's what this new law would do from AOC and company, is this would allow all these folks who are not American citizens to get health care on your dime, and they couldn't be charged with a crime. Now, just me personally, I understand why we want to help people out and people want to come to our great country, but they need to do it legally and through a port of entry. Also, those who have committed heinous crimes like a felony, like murder or drug charges, well, that's not going to help our country by allowing these people to stay in our country and to go get them and bring them back in. We're also going to discuss why this may actually be something Ilhan Omar really feels passionate about, because she is under investigation right now from immigration fraud and possible tax evasion, tax fraud, and student loan violations. So be sure that you check out podcast 125, the New Way Forward Act, where we give you the information and we break down what this law actually is all about. It sounds like it's a really nice thing, but it's not. Be sure to check out podcast.davidomarch.com, subscribe, and click the like button on this channel. And as always, stay conservative, America, and we will see you real soon.